of the blessed month of Bab, and every fifth Sunday in the church give us this reading of the miracle of the Lord feeding the 5,000 from the 5 loaves and 2 fish. It's a gospel of blessing, gospel of love, gospel of building the faith in our families every day. And when we look here at the gospel, then Jesus lifted up his eyes and seeing a great multitude. This is the eyes of God, which always look for everyone, follow him. He look for everyone, but especially for the one who look for him, for relationship with him, he always lift up his eyes. Lifting up his eyes means he's considering what you do for him. Lifting up his eyes means he care. He care for your situation. He care for your needs, physically, spiritually, everything. If you leave yourself for him, you never fall. You never regret. You never said, I wasted my time. And this is the story of today. It's for everyone to build up again his relationship in faith. We see here in the story, the Lord asked Philip, from where we can give and satisfy the needs of these people? And the Gospel of St. John said, the Lord know what he will do. But he said that to test him. Many times the Lord brought us an exam like that. Every day we are in exam. But unfortunately today, the story, it shows to us the short sight of St. Philip. The Lord before in the Old Testament, he used Moses. You know the rod which Moses have, the stick? He asked him, what do you have, Moses, in your hand? Say, Lord, I have nothing. I have just a small, dry stick. It can't do anything. But the Lord said to him, what? I will use this. I will use this to find salvation for my people. Today the Lord asked disciples, what do you have? Say, we have little. We have nothing compared to the needs of people. We always count, we always calculate, we always plan, we always do things, and at the end, we come out of meetings and plans empty hand. We don't trust that the Lord can bless what we have. We always neglect what we have. The story of today tell me, I came today to church to do what? Why we are here today in the church? Ask yourself, why? So the Lord can do what? Can feed me, can fill my life. The emptiness which I have in my life, the Lord is the only one can fill it. If we come to church today and we have this experience with the Lord, that he is always looking at me, that he is always care for my needs, that always take care of all the small details in my life, I should go back home filled with this faith, and I give it to my people. We always complain we have little. We always complain it is not enough. We always complain it is not today. Maybe next year we will budget. But we forgot that the Lord who fed for 40 years, how many millions of people the Lord fed during the time of the Israelites when they left Egypt. How many he fed? Millions. For how many? One day? 40 years the Lord is taking care. He can't take care of our needs. We need to trust that He cares. We need to trust that He looks at our needs from all aspects. The Lord today in this miracle is teaching me and you, go, sit with Him, take from Him the blessing which we need it in our homes. We need it everywhere. We need the blessing of the Lord to touch our life. Correct? If you are not sitting with Him, if we're not to take from Him, we will not understand the meaning of blessing, the meaning of building up my faith, the meaning of trusting the Lord, the meaning of taking all my needs to Him. The Lord asked, He did not ask Judah. At this time, Judah was among the disciples, and he had the money. And he did not ask him because he knew he is passive. He looked only for himself. The Lord today is teaching us not to be passive, to be active. As the story said to us, the child came up from the middle and said, I have little. I have little. To put the disciple, I'm sorry to say, in shame. The disciples saw how many miracles. How many miracles we see in our daily life? Us, as the children of God, how many miracles? How many every day we see the hand of the Lord working in our families? How many we see that? Could you see that? We see that in our life, that the Lord is helping us, that the Lord is caring for us. Why we doubt for His ability? Why we always say to the Lord, it is too much. Please go. Imagine the disciples say to the Lord in other Gospels, enough, Lord, you talk too much. What about us, our homes, and our quiet time? How much time we spend with the Lord? How much time we sit under His feet and ask Him, Lord, I need blessing. I need your guidance. I need my faith to be up. I have challenges in my life. I have needs in my life. I can't face it alone. Today, the gospel is teaching every one of us today, lift up your eyes to the Lord. He will never neglect you. He also lift His eyes to you. Eye contact. He will look at your needs, and He will see what you are looking for, and He will give you. Let us, as today, seek Him. Seek Him. Look for Him. Spend the time with Him. He will fulfill, first, your spiritual need. Second, your physical need. He will never neglect it. Physical need, the Lord is look for it or not. Yes, He look, and He give, and He care. But what we need to do, we need to neglect ourselves for a little bit. We need to spend. In other Gospels, they said they spend 3 days. 3 days sitting with the Lord, taking from Him. And how much time we spend with God. And we say we're still hungry. We say we're still having the problems. We're still having the needs. But we don't give time. Our problem, we don't give time to the Lord. Our problem, we don't give time to sit with Him and to talk to Him, and He talk to me. We are always in a hurry. We are always no time. Please, I beg every one of you today, if you need the blessing to remain in your house, sit with Him. Sit under His feet. Talk from Him. Take from Him for your family. Today we are in the church. We are taking. Please go and give. Please don't say, I don't have. In your quiet time, when you receive message, please give it to the people. Give it to your family. Share with your family. Don't be selfish. Don't say it is not enough for me. No, the Lord will give and multiply the blessing. I will not talk too much because I know you know the gospel. You know exactly what happened with the disciples. It happened with us every day. We need to build up our faith. And today the Lord show His compassion, show His love, show His care. Compassion and love and care the Lord is giving us every day in our life. But we don't see that because we don't have time for Him. Have time for Him. Focus on Him. You will see His compassion every day. You will see His love every day. You will see His mercy and His giving every day to everyone. I pray that don't let this gospel just to say, we heard it many times, what is the new? What is new things about it? Every day the mercy of God new. Every day the love of God is new. He renew every day. He gave to His people every day His love. I pray we have this relationship with God. We need to fill our homes with His blessing. We need to build up our faith. We need to build up our relationship with God. So this is the gospel, which is here the Psalms say, bring the Lord of your families, families of the Gentiles, bring the Lord glory and honor. Bring the Lord glory and honor. Bring to the Lord glory. God deserves glory? Yes, He deserves from what He does with us every day. God deserves all the honor? Yes, He deserves all the honor. He deserves all the respect, all the worship, because He is grateful. He is great. He do all the work for us to feed us spiritually first. To feed us spiritually first. And physically, He cares for all our need. May the Lord give us this blessing of the 5 bread and 2 fish to always to be in our homes, in our families, in our way every day. Glory be to God forever and ever. Amen.